High in the mountains in a beautiful valley, there lived a garden fairy named Rose. The winters were cold and snowy in the valley. Icicles formed, and frost hung on the trees. It was much too harsh for a delicate little fairy to be outside tending garden. So Rose lived inside the home of a rancher and his wife. They provided a special spot on one of the windowsills. There Rose planted a tall rose hedge, and she built a fence made out of pallet boards and planted beautiful flowers and shrubs. She was able to peek over the fence to see when spring would arrive. Rose had a little sister whose name was Petal. Petal lived with Rose, and she was most happy when she could sit on a log near the reflecting pond and watch the birds fly to the bird bath to get a drink. It was Rose's job to fill the bird bath with fresh water each day. Behind the yellow birdhouse was a door that led to the outside world, but that door could not be opened until spring had arrived. Rose the garden fairy also built a beautiful little home for herself in Petal. Climbing roses covered the cottage, so Petal named it the Rose Cottage. The door was small, but Petal was able to go inside the cottage, and it was tall enough inside, so when Rose bent down to enter, she could stand up straight. If they had a chilly day in the garden, there was a little fireplace inside. You can see the smoke curling out of the top of the roof from the inside chimney. The outside door was intricately carved, welcoming the fairies to come in. And this is how the fairies spent their days, planting flowers, taking care of the birds and other creatures that visited the garden. Rose and Petal are so glad you were able to stop by for a tour of their garden, and they hope that you will come again.